Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the FPL Tom Deadline stream. This is ahead of Gameweek 33. I was going to start this stream at 9, but I thought, you know what, fuck it. Let's start a little bit early. I was just sat there ready. I was just sat on Twitter, to be honest, so I thought, you know what, let's get this party started. Currently, we're only on the YouTube stream. Usually, this is a dual stream with TikTok, but we're just starting today on YouTube because of after last week's ban. We're not on TikTok for another hour, so that will start about 11 o'clock. So if you do prefer watching the stream on there, that will become available at 11 o'clock. But hopefully, you know, the YouTube stream can provide enough information for you guys, enough of what you need, hopefully, that you don't have to leave and go to TikTok. If you do enjoy any of the content that you see on the channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you do have any questions about your team or any kind of chip strategy for the remainder of the season, get them in. As always, there will be team reviews at around, I reckon we'll do it just before 9:30ish. Maybe a little bit later, see how many we get in. If you want to leave that at FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweet. That is the best thing that you can do. And yeah, like I said, we'll review your guys' team. So if you do have any questions, get them in. This is currently how my team is looking without any transfers. We've not done anything with it yet. We've kind of just set it up for this week. This is currently what it's looking like, and I think there will be some changes. Obviously, the 8 Nori situation, a little bit dicey. A little bit dicey at the moment. Gary O'Neill's comments were very risque, to be honest, around 8 Nori, so I don't know whether or not he's going to play. Gabriel was apparently not spotted in training yesterday either, so he might have a little bit of a defender situation. Now, in terms of transfers, what I am thinking is Bradley is going to come out and Idoji is going to come in. I'm obviously free hitting next week, so don't have to worry about the Spurs blank in game week 34. It then gives me a player for 35. It also then gives me another doubler for 37 as well. So I think that's that. And you might be going, well, why not play Bradley this week? Get rid of Branthwaite if you're not free hitting. Branthwaite's fixture in 37 when I am bench boosting is Sheffield United. And I think that's a pretty strong fixture to be going for, to be honest, on the bench boost. So we're going to keep him around. Defensively as well, Everton aren't the worst in the world. But I think we might have a situation if Gabriel, we get any news on him, potentially could be out for this game week. That might open a few doors. We might see what happens with that one. But for now, I think he's just going to stay in the team. Same with 8 Nori. Unless we get any news that neither of these guys are playing, they are just going to remain in the lineup, in my personal opinion. Like I said, the transfer this week, I think we're going to do Bradley to Idoji. Now, the other decision we've got is captaincy. What do we do with that mess? Because, I mean, there's 3 options. There's Palmer, there's Salah, and there's Haaland. Haaland, of course, obviously is the main, obvious candidate. He is the one that a lot of people are just going to go for because it's very, very easy. Luton haven't, I don't think any defender has trained from Luton this week. So that makes sense. They're the pretty obvious option to go for. Haaland captain. We saw what he did in the FA Cup against them as well. He's a very, very sensible pick. And I think I might just go with that. But then we've got Cole Palmer, who's on this terrific run of consistently picking up attacking returns. Now, Everton defensively are up there as one of the best teams in terms of XG conceded and clean sheets, so I think Chelsea might struggle in that game. Then we've got Mo Salah. Liverpool are definitely going to be fully focusing on the league now. That 3-0 is going to be extremely hard to go and pull back in Atalanta. So you would imagine they're probably just going to be focusing on the league. So, you know, it's all guns blazing. Salah, maybe a little bit of revenge, wants something against Crystal Palace. That potentially could be an option. So they're the kind of the thoughts that I'm having at the moment. I can see we've got some people in the chat. FPL Shane, one of our members. If you do want to sign up for membership, you do get priority in the chat. It costs 99p as well, so what are you waiting for? He says, evening Tom, 2 free transfers and not a Scooby, what I'm doing. If you want to send me a team, Shane, we'll take a look. I'll bear that in mind, and hopefully we can help you make the right outcome this week. We've had another question. Have 2 free transfers on the free hit 34 and bench boost 37. My options are Salah to Gordon and Muniz to Isak, or Saka to Gordon and Darwin to Isak. We'll sell the other for Maddison in game week 35. I think I prefer the second option there, to be honest, my friend. Yeah, I think I prefer the second option. I'm a lot more bullish on that. A lot more bullish on that. I think if Liverpool go out the, what's it called, the Europa League, which it's pretty looking likely, I think Salah might be one of those players we want to potentially keep. Yes, I know he's got no doubles coming up, but I think if there's no rotation, Liverpool chasing down that title, Klopp's kind of end of his era, I think Salah will want to play every single game and do everything in his capability to win that Premier League title yet again. So that is my thoughts on that one. That is my thoughts on that one. Like I said, guys, do keep your questions in. We'll try and answer as many as we possibly can. If you're enjoying the stream as well, give it a like. It pushes it out to more people, which is absolutely splendid because, you know, we want to get more people in here. You know what I mean? We want to create a nice little hub, nice little community, help you guys out as well. So, yeah, there's, something like that. Interestingly, I've had a few questions from like a few of my mates and stuff. Why am I playing Dominic Solanke over Garnacho? Now, this obviously is quite a controversial topic, and you might disagree with my points. You might not agree with me and maybe be a bit angry in the comments, and that's fine. You can do that. But Dominic Solanke is up there for XG this season. He is third for XG amongst all players. Like, he's having a very, very good season. Yes, his recent form's been a little bit sketchy. Scored in the reverse. That's always a good indicator. Also, Manchester United defensively are shocking. Now, they are fifth for XG. No, they're bottom, sorry, for XG conceded over the past 5 game weeks. They're right down there in terms of the season as well. I think they're like 16th for XG this season. So it's not just a recent theme. It is a long-term kind of, you know, poison that is riddling this team, to be honest. So, you know, defensively, I think Solanke's going to get some opportunities. At home, all it takes is one lucky penalty as well. We've seen how, you know, frail that United defence has been, especially in terms of conceding penalties. And as we'll come on to see in a little while, a lot of the metrics do agree with me as well, that they don't fancy United to keep a clean sheet, and they very much favour Dominic Solanke going out there and getting a goal. So I'm feeling very bullish this week on Dominic Solanke. So if you have got him, I recommend you play him. Turkey in the Bush has said, thoughts on getting Edison? I intend to play him for every game week but 34. I think yes, like Pep's comment yesterday was basically like, yep, Edison's back. But at the same time, I don't think Ortega's done bad. So is it going to be a classic case of Pep rotating goalkeepers like mad, potentially? I think we need to see him play first before I bring him in. That would be my advice. But if you want to take the gamble and hope that he plays, go for it. I'm a Liverpool fan, and I think it will go the opposite. Team looks dejected, and the season is about to derail. Let's wait and see, man. JS, I put my team on your post. Can you check it out? Thank you. Love your content. Yep, like I said, we'll do team reviews at 9:30. So thank you for everyone who does send me their teams in, and thank you for the kind comments, my friend. Appreciate that. Gabriel Fitness, Zinchenko is a safer bet. I doubt that. Gabriel, again, we're not going to know too much, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one on Gabriel. He's not been spotted in training. We might get some leaks ahead of the deadline. Maybe someone leaks it to one of the top content creators that Gabriel is starting or isn't starting. We're going to have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, obviously they don't play till tomorrow due to Aston Villa's kind of involvement in the Europa Conference League. So it's going to be an interesting one. Who is the best defender for this round and for the next? I mean, if we know he's 100% fit, it's going to be Ait-Nouri, isn't it? But we don't know he's 100% fit. So, in terms of other defenders, let's have a look for you, mate. Let's have a look at some fixtures for you. I mean, arguably, they don't have any doubles, but Brentford have Sheffield United and Luton. Arsenal, I think, are a very safe bet if you've already got maybe Gabriel or Saliba. I probably wouldn't recommend going and buying Gabriel this week, but maybe Saliba or Ben White, someone like that, because they've got Villa, not the best fixture this week, but then Wolves and Chelsea next week are the best defence in the league in terms of clean sheets and expected goals as well. Interestingly, like, I'm not recommending this, but Sheffield United have a double next week with Burnley in it. They've got Brentford this week, so there's a few ideas. I don't think Van Dijk's either a bad shout. No. What do you think about Foden? Respect from Egypt. Yeah, I think Foden's class. I think Foden's a really good pick. Especially if you're free hitting. With the doubles and strong fixtures coming up. The only problem is you are playing Pep Roulette. So that's the only concern for me. Thing is though, Ortega doesn't have that crazy ball ability like Edison does. So I think even if he plays well, Pep will prefer Edison for the system. Agree. I do agree with that one, mate. I do agree with that one. Apparently injury concerns, just workload management as he's been training separate in the gym. It was said about Gabriel. Okay. Alright, let's hope then. Let's hope. Flecken and Gusto or Petrovic and Reguilon. Don't want to double up on both defences. I would go Petrovic and Reguilon. Luis Diaz suspended? No, not that I know of off the top of my head. No, I don't think he is. No, I don't know where you've heard that or seen that or anything like that. Let me have a look. Luis Diaz. No, he's not flagged in the game, so he's not suspended. You're all good. Nick, he says, hi Tom, hope you're well. Is Foden a hold or should I sell for a differential? I have Salah, Palmer, Saka and Son already. It depends what chip strategy you're on, Nick. If you are free hitting next week, I think that could be a wise move. If you're not, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, so if you're free hitting next week, I would hold him because, you know, you don't need him next week. The fixtures afterwards are very, very strong for Manchester City and the double game week, in my personal opinion. You are going to have to play some Pep Roulette and hope for the best, but I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. Hopefully. Hopefully, my man. Hopefully so. But other than that, I reckon you'll be all right. In terms of good differentials, I think Anthony Gordon could be a great player to go and pick up. I know they've got Tottenham this week and it's a little bit of a sketchy fixture, but post that, it's pretty good. Okay, you've only got a bench boost left. Okay. And who have you already got? You've got Palmer, Saka, Son already, and Salah. Who've City got next week? I think they've got an okay fixture, haven't they? I think they've got an alright fixture. Oh, yeah, Brighton, I'd hold. I'd hold, mate. Luton this week as well, I'd definitely hold. Oh, it's Douglas Luiz. There we go. Douglas Luiz is suspended. He must have picked up too many yellow cards. Thank you for that one, a turkey in a bush. FPL Shane says, do we have any Gabriel news? There was a little bit further up in the chat if you want to scroll up, my friend. But yeah, I mean, that would be fine. If Foden's starting, who would you bench? Wood, Haaland, Solanke, Son, Palmer, Salah, Diaz. Ooh. I mean, it probably would be Chris Wood. They got Wolves. It's a very, very good fixture. I mean, for me on paper, it's probably between Solanke and Wood. Solanke's not in good form. I get that. And I've obviously... I'm nearly choked. Obviously made the good points about Dominic Solanke, but yeah. It is what it is. So I think it would be between Wood and Solanke. Bench one of Gusto, Gabriel, Dello, 8 Nori. I mean, it'd probably be Diego Dello, to be honest. Should I sell Son and Bowen for Havertz and Ben Brereton Diaz? The thing is, right, I was looking at these two guys for my free hit next week. I think I'm going to go with Ben Brereton Diaz and Ollie McBurney in my free hit. Why not? They're doing fucking well. They're putting up good numbers as well. So, yeah, I'm pro for that move. I'm very good for that move. No worries. And Buemo in, Bowen out. I mean, I prefer a doubler, but some very, very strong fixtures in there for Brentford. So it's not the worst one. Cheers, Tim. Appreciate that, man. Like I said, guys, if you do want to send me your team at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweet. And, yeah, we'll review those teams about 9:30. Giving you guys the best advice possible for this upcoming game week. Do keep your questions flying in. We've had a lot in today, so I appreciate everyone that has sent in a question. We will try to get through as many as we possibly can before the end of the stream. And if you are enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be massively appreciated by me, as always. So yeah, do keep those questions coming in, guys. In terms of my team, I think we're pretty set. I think we're pretty made up with what we're going to do. I think we're going to go and get a Doji for Bradley. It just makes sense. It does just make sense. I think I might be able to afford Pedporo, but I think that would limit any other potential moves I want to make in case of injuries and stuff like that. So I think Connor Bradley, Adoji, that's the swap we're just going to do this week. Very easy. Very easy and very simple, to be honest. Nothing too exciting this week from me. So yeah, that's the move we're going to make. In terms of the injuries at the back, I think we're just going to play both and hope for the best. That's my advice on that one. Hope for the best. Play both of them. See what happens. In terms of Twitter, where is my profile? Here we go. If you want to leave your team below... Oh, I need to pin this. Let's pin this. Pin. There we go. Not this. Not that one. This tweet right here is the one you need to be leaving your team under. It is my pinned tweet on my profile. Drop us a follow as well, as we are approaching 1,000 followers on Twitter. But yeah, if you want your team reviewing, leave it under here and we will review those around about 9:30. A little bit of a voice break in there. Bench one of Collins, Gusto, Gabriel, Ruben. Already got Flecken in goal. Then I'll probably bench Collins then, mate. I'll probably bench Collins. That'd be my advice on that one. That would be my advice on that one, to be honest, my friend. How's everyone's week been doing anyway? How's everyone's week been doing? Got any bets on the Grand National? Let me know as well. Because that is today. And yeah. All good stuff. All good stuff for the Grand National. Laura's put, hi Tom, I'm your what? What are you? Let me know. I'm not too sure how to play the double game week. When will bench boost be best to play, as I have Son and Porro who blank, but Spurs and Chelsea will have future double game weeks. Yes, so we have double game weeks in 35 and 37. And obviously Spurs double in 35, as do Chelsea. Same again in 37. So 37, probably going to be the week, Nick, for you, where you load up on that bench, get as many players in as possible. That will probably be the week for you, my friend. In terms of bench boosting. In terms of bench boosting, that will probably be the week that I would go for. Like I said, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, be sure to give it a like. Like I said, it pushes it out to more people. Massively appreciated by me, as always, if you do drop the stream a like. Someone's just locked out of the building across the road. Can't get in. Whoops. Whoops. I wonder how long she'll just be stood there, just like waiting. You know what? Let's set a timer. It's 10 past now. I will keep you updated on the lady just waiting outside. Yeah. Come back for more of this high quality content, as well as FPL questions. Maybe this is why TikTok banned me. Maybe these were the reasons. We're just waffling absolute shite throughout the stream, and then occasional bit of fantasy advice. No, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. I hope. I think I've been pretty good to you guys this season so far. But yeah, like I said, if you're enjoying the content, guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff. Right, let's move on to talk about predicted points. I know a lot of people use this model to potentially base their captaincy decisions on. Now, interestingly, Palmer is leading the way. Now, I personally don't think it's because they think he's the best option. I think it's because they are securing his minutes. Whereas Haaland and all the other players with European football, yeah, it's a little bit... It's a little bit dicey in terms of their minutes. But I think if Haaland was predicted to play a full 90, he would be absolutely romping Cole Palmer in terms of predicted points. But a very interesting one. I think he's still going to do extremely well. I just don't fancy him against a very rigid and well set up Everton defence. They, haven't been the best team over the past few months. But you know what? Who cares? Like, they're still a very good defence. Sean Dyche knows how to limit teams' opportunities, make games very drab and dreary. So... yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for Cole Palmer. Haaland, though, he is second for predicted points. KDB, if you've got him, he's up there as well. Mohamed Salah up there as well. I think that would probably be a little bit higher as well after his rest in midweek. Foden's up there. Son, Odegaard and Luis Diaz completing the rest, to be honest. But yeah, some very interesting ones in there. Any other Wolves defenders outside of Eight Nori? I mean, like, the other ones are okay. Like, obviously, we've got Craig Dawson. We've got Eight Nori. Not Eight Nori. We've got Kilman. These are okay players. But the reason we're going for Eight Nori and people are so hot on him is because he's not playing in defence. They play like a striker and then like two wide kind of like cams that drift out and come back in. He's playing as one of those at the moment. Now, to have a defender playing that far upfield and out of position is a cheat code in the game. It genuinely is a cheat code. It's like Stuart Dallas a couple of years ago, Lundstrom even further back. Like, it's these players that just randomly appear out of position. We get the clean sheet points. Plus, when they score goals, they get more points. It's absolutely ridiculous. I feel that is why people are so hot on Eight Nori. And the question is Eight Nori injured? It's a little bit like that because, you know, he came off early due to a calf, like, niggle. It's probably the right way of putting it. And Gary O'Neill has said he's going to travel with the squad and hopefully he's in the matchday squad. Now, those comments are a little bit sus. What does that mean? Is he going to be on the bench? Is he not going to play? Or is he going to be in the starting 11? They're very sus comments from Gary O'Neill. So kind of deciphering what he's trying to say there is very difficult. That's why I would not be recommending buying him. But I feel if you've already got him, he's probably worth holding on to this week. That's my personal opinion on that one. Got 2 free transfers. Should I sell Adoji because I don't know who else to sell? If so, who do I get? Prefer 5 million double for 37, for 34 and 37. I mean, Adoji's probably not one of those players I would sell. I get he's got the blank next week and maybe you haven't got the free hit left. But they've got a double in 35 and 37, so I think you'd end up wanting to bring him back in, to be honest. In terms of players that double in 34 and 37, there isn't anyone. But if you want someone that's got pretty decent fixtures for both, probably going to be City. Probably going to be City, realistically. But I think I'd probably keep him. I know he's got the blank next week, but if you can cover it with your bench, he's got 2 doubles that make up for it. Nothing serious, Nick. Apparently he'll be in the team, just not sure if he starts. Yep, pretty much FPL Shane backing up what I said there. Start 2 of Eight Nori, Gusto, Gvardiol, Gabriel, Virgil, Van Dijk. Start 2 of Eight Nori, Gusto. 2? Do you mean 3? Because you need 3 defenders. I would go with Gusto. Gvardiol's going to play because City have got a little bit of a defender issue. And then I reckon I'd gamble on Eight Nori. Go for it. Here he is. Here's George. Hello, George. I think that means you're a 2-month member. That new emoji. I think that's a 2-month member emoji. So thank you for renewing, man. I appreciate that. 2-month members to George. Shout out to him. What a geeze. What a guy. I'm doing a 34 free hit and bench boosted 37. Should I do Darwin to Pedro and Lascelles to Gvardiol? Yes. Maybe not Gvardiol. I'm not 100% keen on him. I prefer a Spurs defender. So, yeah. As long as he's fit for the double, I'm going to get him in. Yes, cool. Hi, Tom. Back again. Nice and early. 8 Nori, a good shout for now and later. Yes, if we find out he's fully fit. Like, we've just had the discussion around him potentially missing out, but it sounds like he's going to be in the matchday squad, so take that what you will. Dean said, good morning, 2 free transfers on the 34 free hit. Should I do Saka to Gordon or Salah to De Bruyne and Morris to Isak? Ooh, I like those moves. I do like those moves. I think I'd stick with the Salah one for now, but I like Saka to Gordon and I love Morris to Isak. Very good on that one. Bet in 7 minutes, 30 seconds. The lady will be knocked out. She's already gone. So I reckon maybe like 5 minutes she lasted out there. 5 minutes at max, if that. Look at this thrilling content we've found. How long will a lady be locked out of her apartment? This is the stuff you don't get from other FPL YouTubers. You don't get this dribble with them. You get, just quality advice throughout. You do not get dribbly, how long's a woman going to be locked out of a flat across the road from Tom's? That sort of nonsense. You don't get them banned on TikTok streams for saying, sexual content. I'm genuinely still unsure what sexual content we said last week. I'm baffled. I'm still baffled by what we said, but We'll be back on TikTok in about an hour. So, yeah. That'll be fun when we're back on there. But we've got to be well behaved this time, guys. So no dodgy comments that I have to read out. Nothing like that. We're going to be well behaved. We're going to be polite. We're going to be PC. And yeah, we'll be fine. You should go and laugh at them. Nah, that's horrible. Like, you know, I've been locked out of my flat before. Also, how do you know it's a woman? That is very true of me. Like, that is not very gender appropriate. Like, that's a slap on. This is the sort of behaviour that got me banned on TikTok, wasn't it? Assuming genders. Wrong of me. Very wrong of me. But yeah, by my eyes and making a positive guess, I'd say it was a woman. There we go. I'm doubled up on Arsenal with Gabriel and Saliba with Gusto at the moment, but I also have Porro. Do I bench Porro? Yeah, I think that Newcastle game is going to be tricky. I don't expect Newcastle to keep a clean sheet, but Porro is very good attacking-wise, and he might get a goal, but I think I prefer the other defensive options you've named in there over starting Porro. I have Petrovic, Onana, Aitnori, Gabriel, Gusto, Son, Gordon, Palmer, Saka, Salah, Haaland, Darwin Núñez, Adoji, Lascelles, 2 point in the bank, and 2 free transfers. Need to use. It's doing my head in. All right, well, Lascelles is going to go. Lascelles is going to go. And I'm guessing the way this team is set up, maybe a 34 free hit. Let me know if that's the case. Let me know what strategy you're on, and then I can do it. I'm not going to read that one out. George is right, Tom. Call out of the window and find out what their pronouns are to be safe. Yeah. 100%. 100%, guys. Always make sure you are using the correct pronouns when addressing people. You know, you don't want to get yourself in any hot water on that one. James has said start Luis Diaz or Darwin. I prefer Luis Diaz, to be honest, especially with Darwin starting in midweek as well. Douglas Luiz to McAllister or Gordon. Depends what chip strategy you're on. If you don't need that, if you're on a free hit 34 next week, Gordon. If you are not, then I would go McAllister. Yes, 34 free hit and bench boost in 37. Cool. All right, you've got 2 free transfers. I think Lascelles out would probably be one of them, and it probably would be for somebody like Van Heck with a double for Brighton in 37. Good fixture this week as well if you want it. In terms of other players I would be looking at, I mean, you could realistically get rid of Saka this week. If you don't fancy him, you could get rid of Saka. Get him in for somebody that has really good fixtures, post it and double. Maybe if we get early team news, Foden could be one that you could go for there. Foden for Saka. Maybe a United midfielder. Maybe Bruno Fernandes. Some good fixtures plus the double. Just a few options. Or a pick I do like is Brennan Johnson. Obviously the double next week, but you're free hitting, so that's fine. And then you would get 2 double game weeks. He is a little bit more of a risk, especially with Richarlison coming back at some point. But he could be a nice little shout. There's just a couple, my friend. There's just a couple. I mean, you could get rid of Darwin as well. Darwin to Isak's a very easy move, isn't it? You don't need him for next week if you're free hitting. So Darwin to Isak. Done. I only have bench boost and I'm thinking of playing it in game week 37. Cool. I think a lot of people probably with their bench boost are looking at that week. A lot of doubles. A lot of strong doubles as well. Good individual fixtures as well for people to just play it. So, yeah, go for it. Go for it. That's what my advice would be on that one. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. If you do have any questions, further questions about your team, get them in as well, as we will try to answer those throughout today's stream. If you are in the UK this week, it is Aintree this weekend. Big, obviously, race. I don't know what people's views on it are. Probably not good. Some people don't like it. Some people do, but I do. And I've had some bets this week. So, you know, happy days. We've had Mr. Incredible. We've had, is it Crouch Rambler? Or Crouch Rambler? Crouch Rambler. I think it's Crouch Rambler. There we go. And Noble Yates today. Those are all the bets we've had. Those are all the bets we've had. So let me know if you've had any cheeky little flutters this afternoon on that one. 4 o'clock UK time that starts. Probably be delayed because there'll be some Just for Oil people in the track or something. But, you know, it is what it is. Big day for UK racing. And if you enjoy having a little flutter on the horses, let me know who you're backing. George Kent, he's in there. Grand National. Let me know if you've put any bets on George. Start Muniz or Isak? I would go with Isak, in my personal opinion, on that one. I'd go with Isak. Very unfortunate not to get a goal last week. And I think he will continue to be back amongst the goals. Morning, sir. You're currently on a flat screen. Currently looking at your... from me and Jake. Well, I'll refrain from getting my sausage out and doing the helicopter spin this week. We don't want to get banned on YouTube as well. I reckon they should use the Just Stop Oil people as an extra fence. Nice. Not yet, but I will. Cool, man. Let me know who you're thinking about. Let me know who you're thinking about having a little cheeky flutter on. Do keep the questions coming in. We will be doing team reviews at 9:30. Yeah, we're doing those at 9:30. I can already see, I had a little check on Twitter on my phone. We've had quite a few sent in, so it might take a little bit of time, but you know what, guys? Get them in. More the merrier. It's massively appreciated. Like I said, if you want to leave your team at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweet. And yeah, that's the best thing you can do with that one. That is the best thing that you can do with that. Boom. We will be back on TikTok around... When will we be back on TikTok? I reckon just after 10. I think our ban is lifted, so we'll be back on there if you prefer it over there. Bench one of Foden, Darwin, and Gordon. Ooh. I mean, probably Darwin, to be honest. Probably Darwin. Start Kelleher or Onana. Is Alisson, like, fully fit, ready? I think he is. So, maybe Onana. I mean, you could put Kelleher in and hope for the best. I don't think United are going to keep a clean sheet at Bournemouth. I just don't. So, I probably would start Kelleher, and if he doesn't play, Onana just comes in. That's probably the move I would make with that one. That is probably the move I would make on that one, my friend. But like I said, guys, do keep those questions flying in. Before we go and look at some team reviews, here is the probability of players scoring this week. Haaland with a huge 71%. Absolutely gargantuan statistic there for him. 71% is ridiculous. Some other interesting names on here. Ivan Toney and Buemo. Solanke, who we discussed earlier in the stream as well, that 43% probability of scoring against Manchester United. I've seen it with other models as well. It's as high as 45% as well. So very bullish on him scoring, like we spoke about with the poor United defence as well statistically, and over the past 5 game weeks as well, being bottom of XG conceded. You know, the models are fancying Dominic Solanke to go and do well this week. Salah as well predicted quite highly, nearly 50% probable of going and getting a goal. Rasmus Højlund's an interesting one, all the way down there. I don't quite think he's going to go and bag a goal this weekend, but we'll see what happens with that one. Personally, I can't see it, but we'll see. Maybe if he does, we come back to these models and look a lot more strongly, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's good to see like how many of these do score, and we'll see which way we'll go with that one. Start Foden or Solanke. Sean, you can't be having people against Manchester United. That's not the way it goes. I think if Foden's playing, mate, if we get early team news, I'd go with him. 100%. If we don't get early team news, I think I'd still gamble on him. I really would. I'd still gamble on Phil Foden. Luton have none of their defenders have trained. They've got 7 centre-backs. None have trained this week. God knows what that lineup is going to look like at the back. So it could be a field day for City, to be honest. Yeah, it could be an absolute storming from Manchester City on that one. Delicious. Do keep your questions coming in. Like I said, we'll do team reviews at 9:30. Darren, or Darren, however you want to pronounce it, has said, Cunha worth a punt? Yeah, I definitely think so. Are there any doubling defenders you would consider for game week 34 outside of 8 Norwich, Arsenal and Liverpool defenders? Good question, my friend. I mean, Palace don't have a bad double, so Anderson might be an okay pickup. Jared Branthwaite's not the worst defender in the world. What's the guy's name from Bournemouth? Zabania. He could be an okay pickup. There's just a couple. Which two start from Reguilon, Gusto, and Adoji? I'd go Gusto and Reguilon. Spurs do not keep clean sheets. Just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, be sure to drop it a like. That is massively appreciated by me. Pushes it out to more people. And you know what? If you're enjoying the content that much, hit that subscribe button as well. Do hit that subscribe button. Right, I think we're going to go and start reviewing your guys' teams. So let's head over to Twitter. See how many we've been sent in. Oh, there's a juicy amount here, guys. There's a juicy amount. So we're going to work through these. Give you guys some advice. Hopefully help you out and get a better week this week. FPL Aguero, he says, hi Tom, how are you doing? Can you please rate my team? Free hit 34 and bench boost 37. If you do send me a team, let me know what chips you've got left, because that will massively help me out. Current thoughts on Muniz to Pedro and Maddison to Mbuemo. Maddison has not lived up to expectations. I get that. He's been very, very poor over the past few weeks. With these planned transfers, I could get 14 doublers plus Salah for a bench boost 37 with a spare free transfer. I like that, man. I like that. Go for it. I'm all for that. FPL Shane, one of the members in the chat, he says, hi team. I'm guessing he means hi Tom. Team with no transfers made, 5.2 million in the bank, 2 free transfers. Plan is to bench boost in 34. Option 1, Richards to Reguilon, not feeling any of the double game week defenders. Option 2, Son to KDB or Foden and getting back Son for game week 35. Yeah, I think I prefer option 1, to be honest. Option 1 would be my preferred favourite. Tim Brown has said, think this week is just a roll for me. Any thoughts? Yeah, I think you could roll with this. I mean, I'm guessing you're free hitting next week. But yeah, I reckon you could roll with this. This is fine. Fine for this week. But if you are free hitting, the transfer will not carry over. So just note that one, Tim. So it might be worth maybe just getting rid of Muniz for another double. Maybe somebody like, what's the guy's name? He was just mentioned, João Pedro. Somebody like that. If you are free hitting next week, just remember the transfer does not roll over. 2 free transfers, free hitting next week, so have to use both. Not sure where to use them. Good question. Muniz, again, probably would be to João Pedro. That could be an option. Gives you a nice player for this week. And then, you know what? I probably would take Connor Bradley out. I really would. Yeah, I'd take Connor Bradley out. Van Heck might be a decent shout. They've got Burnley this week. Then they've got, obviously, the double in 37. If that's, the bench boost strategy you're aiming for with that one. I mean, if we get news about Gabriel, he might be one you want to take out. No chips left. Okay, then. Yeah, that's fine then. Roll the transfer, Tim. Roll the transfer, mate. And Louise, he sent me his team as well. He's got Flecken, Gabriel, Ruben, Gusto, Palmer, Luis Diaz, Son, Salah, Solanke, Haaland, Wood. Benching Foden. I probably would start Phil Foden over Chris Wood. I really would, to be honest. Yeah, I'd definitely start Phil Foden over Chris Wood. Thought we had a lot more here. We don't have that many. Like I said, guys, if you do want to send me a teams, at FPLTom_, maybe there's some other ones that have been left elsewhere. Here we go. Enkaro. He has got Kelleher, Gabriel, Cucurella, Gavardio, and Buemo with the armband. Okay, tasty. Palmer, Salah, Havertz, Tony, Isak, and Haaland. All right, I like this. Cucurella's a interesting shout. Probably wouldn't recommend, but... And Buemo is with the captaincy armband. We saw he's got a high probability of scoring, so hopefully it works out for you, my friend. Hopefully so. And I reckon that's everyone for now, unless we've had another one sent in. Do keep your teams coming through. We will check those throughout today's stream. What's been said? What's been said? Allison was still out. Okay, cool. Cool. Yes, the guy from Palace is really good as well. I'd highly recommend him. Start 3 out of Gabriel, Van Dijk, Reguilon, 8 Nori, Gusto. I would go Van Dijk, Reguilon, 8 Nori. There you go. Gabriel being a little bit of a doubt saves you the headache. Gusto as well. Did Poch give us an update around why he missed out last week? If anyone knows, let me know in the comments section why Gabriel missed that. Not Gabriel, Gusto missed out last week. I haven't checked Poch's comments, but I'm guessing there might be something. If you do want your team reviewing like we just did, at FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweet. And yeah, we'll review some more of those teams, guys, throughout the stream. If you're enjoying the content as well, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, you know, we're not too far away from 4,000. If we could hit it by the end of the season, would be quite nice. It would be quite nice. If you're enjoying the stream as well, drop it a like. It pushes it out to more people, gets more people in this chat, gets it cooking, gets a little bit of a debate going, and it's all good stuff. It is all good stuff. All good stuff. And Buemo or Darwin? I prefer Buemo this week. On that one, my friend. On that one. What bits haven't we looked at? Here we go. Clean sheet expectancy for this week. This is the probability or the chance of a clean sheet. Obviously, Manchester City leading the way with 60%. Arsenal, Liverpool with 50%. Brentford with 44%. Chelsea, interestingly, up here with 38%. And then it does really take a nosedive. Brighton and Nottingham Forest with 31%, respectively. I would have imagined Brighton would have been a little bit higher. I'm guessing it's an away game against Burnley, so that's probably why it's so low. And then in terms of the bottom lot, Luton, as we expected, Palace, Villa, Sheffield United, Everton. Interestingly, though, both Tottenham and Manchester United down in the bottom half of the section for a clean sheet this week. So if you have got the likes of Onana, you know, Dalot, Adoji, Ped Porro, it's probably unlikely that they are going to keep a clean sheet this week. There we go. Top 3 defenders for this week. If fit, 8 Nori, Reguilon as well with their positive fixtures. And maybe somebody like Van Heck could be a really, really good shout. Any of the City boys as well, but it's, again, pep roulette, bit of a gamble. Does Juan He-Chan start? Going to put him in my starting 11. Let me have a check for you, my friend. Let's see what Draft Hound is saying on their predicted lineups. Let's have a look. Where's Wolves? No, they don't have him starting on this. So, yeah, I wouldn't put him in. You know what? Isn't a doubt. Palace beating Liverpool. Big claims from George. Go on, my son. Hoyland Jackson or Pedro in for Gameweek 35 instead of Muniz. Probably João Pedro for that one. I just think he's the better option. Jackson does have the 2 doubles, but he's a bit shit. Like, there's no getting around it. He is just terrible. If Cunha is back, then Sarabia won't be on the penalty taker, right? We don't know. Sarabia, you know, still a very good penalty taker. Juan He-Chan's taken penalties as well, so, you know. Oliver Russell has said, rate my team 1 to 10. Neto, Dallos, Saliba, Van Heck, Palmer, Salah, Saka, Garnacho, Haaland, Solanke, Isak. I also have a Dinger on the bench. I'm wondering if I should play him. If so, who do I bench? Probably not. George Kent's, but I love Hwang. Nice, good for you, mate. I'm more a big Willy fan, to be honest. Foden, hold or sell? I mean, he's probably a hold, isn't he, realistically? Especially if he starts today, he would be a hold for me, in my personal opinion. Doubles coming up, strong fixtures as well. I think it's a hold. No, the goalkeeper, George. Come on, get your head in the game. Get your head in the game, George. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Let's have a look if anyone else has sent me their teams across. Blimey, we've had some. We've had some fly in. Ibrahim, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He says 2 free transfers, free hit in 34, bench boost in 37. All right, so you've got to make the transfers this week. I mean, Semenyo probably would be the player I would be taking out here. And then in terms of other transfers, that's hard. That's hard because I think this team's quite, set up quite well. But maybe Saka? Maybe Saka might be the one that goes out. Those probably be the 2 players I would be looking to replace. João Pedro for Semenyo. And then Saka, maybe somebody like Bruno Fernandes. Strong fixtures in 35. Then the double as well. Could be a really decent little shout, little pickup. Maybe a little bit of a differential. Anthony Gordon would be very much one of my top picks as well for Saka there. Could be an option. Arunato? Again, apologies if I'm misspelling your names. I do apologise. I'm awful with names. Flecken, Saliba, Virgil, Van Heck, Saka, Palmer, Salah with the armband, Garnacho, Solanke, Tony, Haaland. Sarabia on the bench, but yeah. All right, okay. Yeah, I think that team's fine for this week. That's all good. AA1, he sent me his team. Areola, Collins, Reguilon, Gabriel, Havertz, Son, Palmer, Saka, Maddison, Isak and Darwin. Interestingly, Saka with the armband. But I guess there's no Salah, there's no Haaland, so who else do you go for? Maybe Cole Palmer over Saka, but if you've got a gut feeling, you are an Arsenal fan, as I can see from the profile. So go for it, mate. Go for it. Go for it. Ethan, 2 free transfers. Played your free hit already, okay. I mean, Bowen being injured probably would be the one that I would be looking to get rid of this week, my friend. You've got no free hit, so want somebody that doubles next week. Maybe somebody like Eze. Could be a little cheeky little pickup there. Double game week, 2 games at home next week. Can play on the bench this week. The team's strong enough already. My other shout, Ben Brereton Diaz, and I'm not even joking with that one. Brentford this week, then Burnley and Manchester United. Ben Brereton Diaz could be a decent little pickup there. That's my advice on that one. That is my advice on that one. Bum. George is back on back-to-back red arrows. I'm losing the will. Whoops. Captaincy option, Salah or Palmer. I think both are really, really good shouts. I think Palmer's minutes are more secure. Both have home fixtures. I just think that Everton defence is a little bit more resilient, and Liverpool will be looking to bounce back after that disappointment, so I probably would be going for Salah. Cold Palmer. Ooh. You're the GOAT. You always rate my team. I'm AA1. Yeah, I always do, man. That's the aim of these streams. Try and help as many people out as possible. I know you've been kicking around for like a long part of the season, so anyone that is, like I recognise their name or like I've seen them in these streams before, always does get a slight bit of priority. You've been coming to the streams, you've been supporting me throughout the season, so I do appreciate it. Obviously, members get the top dog status, but it is what it is. I don't feel like Captain Haaland, then don't. Go for Salah or Palmer. Should I transfer in Garnacho or Gordon for Saka in game week 35? I prefer Gordon, but I think both have great options. Palmer does look like Timmy from South Park. Wow. Question is the big countdown till the TikTok stream is back and live. That's the big one. That is the big one when we're back on there. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. If you are enjoying the stream as well, drop us a like, drop us a subscribe. All that stuff is massively appreciated by me, as always, on this channel. I think I might make my transfer. I think I might make the transfer. Any chance of leaks? Yeah, we've got pretty good reliable City leaks. And in terms of fixtures, I don't know if we'll get anything for the Newcastle game. I mean, there's a guy who does it, but he's a bit of a troll, so I wouldn't really be expecting anything from him. In terms of the 3 o'clockers, we might get something ahead of the City Luton game. That is the hope going into that one, that we do get at least a snippet. Maybe we find out Foden's playing, Haaland's playing. So yeah. Last time Tom leaked something, he got banned for sexual content. Wonderful. Wonderful, George. Son Hwan-Hee-Chan for game week 34 on the bench boost. I'd just wait and see if he's playing this week before doing that move. Shane on that one. Adam said, who do you think scores more points this week? João Pedro and Neto, or Onana and Garnacho? I'm on 34 free hits. I think João Pedro and Neto. But Garnacho has been a very, very good player this season. I don't think United are going to keep a clean sheet. I don't. But I think Onana will make plenty of saves. I don't think Neto's going to keep a clean sheet either. So you know what? I'm going to go with the Onana Garnacho one. We're going to change my mind. We're going to go for that one. Going to get rid of Adoji for Branthwaite to free up funds to improve Kelleher. Fair enough, Dan. Just be worried that Adoji does have 2 double game weeks coming up. Hi, Tom. Good morning. Why you think selling Saka is a good idea? I think he could go mental in any game. He does have that capability, but then playing Champions League in midweek, he is one of those players that I think just could come off in the 60th minute if Arsenal are comfortable in that game. That is my only concern with that one. If you're on the free hit 34 as well, doesn't have too much utility afterwards in terms of double game weeks or strong fixtures as well. If they continue going through the Champions League games as well, we'll probably see some more rotation. That's my thoughts on that one. Hello, 33 for there. Let's get this one out. 34 free hit or 37 for 37. Got a bench boost as well. 2 free hits currently. Kelleher, Petrovic, Adoji, Bradley, Van Heck, 8, Salah, Son, Palmer, Son, Foden, Haaland, Muniz. What do you think? I mean, you've got Son, no doublers there. I think the 34 free hit makes more sense, in my personal opinion there. Because you've got Son, you've got Palmer. They've not got good fixtures. City don't have a double as well. You've got Isak again, no double in that one. So use your 2 free transfers to get as many people in, like prepping for the next few weeks. And then, yeah, I'd free hit in 34. Is João Pedro's minutes even nailed? He is just coming back from an injury. Has been coming off the bench, so not entirely, no. Start Matters or Elanga? Who Forest got this week? Who have they got this week? Let me just check Draft Town for you. But I think I'd have a cheeky little gamble on Elanga. Might have a cheeky little gamble on Elanga. Yeah, his minutes seem pretty secure here, so I'd go for Elanga. I'd have a little gamble on that one. Is 13 double game week players for bench boost 34 a good idea? Have at least 9 doubles for 37. I mean, if you've got more for 13, go for it. Hello, would you take a -8 to get Haaland in? My team now: Pickford, Porro, Gabriel, Gvardiol, Saka, Odegaard, Salah, Son, Palmer, Solanke and Darwin. I don't think I'd take a -8 to get Haaland in. Like, he could pop off this game, and I get it, it's that FOMO, but I don't think I'd take a -8. I reckon you could make up for it elsewhere, in my personal opinion on that one. Who do you think I can sell and get for a bench boost in 37? Okay, good question. Bradley probably would be one that I would be looking to get rid of if you're on the free hit next week. Bradley and Muniz are probably the 2 that I would be looking. Kelleher as well. Those would be the ones that I'd be looking to get rid of, in my personal opinion, with your 2 free transfers. Let's have a look if we've had any other teams coming through the door. Yes, we have. We've had Marcus's team as well. He said 2 free transfers, no money in the bank, 34 free hit, 37 bench boost, transfer suggestions. Okay, so you're on the thing for next week. Now, Saka or Solanke probably would be my picks. You could downgrade Solanke to João Pedro, frees up some money to maybe upgrade Barkley, or you could do Barkley to Garnacho. That could be an option. Obviously, you're on the free hit next week. Bench boost 37. Yeah, so it probably would be between Solanke, Barkley, Saka that I would be looking to get rid of, and Powell. Maybe Powell down to somebody like Van Heck. Then Barkley up to Garnacho. You could do that and keep Solanke and Saka for this week. That could be an option. There you go, mate. That's my advice on that one. Tom, when is the hot tub stream? Not happening, pal. Not happening. Not after last week's ban. Can you check if Pedro is expected to start? Of course I can. Of course I can. Scroll doesn't want to work. Yes, he is. He is on this. Draft Hound, I've got him predicted 86 minutes. Someone was asking about a Dinger as well. He's predicted 82 minutes on this. So yeah, there you go, guys. There you go. If you do maybe fancy João Pedro and you're thinking, might go for a little bit of a cheeky flutter on that one, go for it. Go for it. Ooh, we've got another participant outside of the door. How long will he be waiting for is the big question. Get your votes in now. Last one was about 5 minutes. I don't think this one's going to be 5 minutes this time. It is 12 minutes to 10. So get your guesses in. How long is the man, we are assuming his gender, how long is the man going to be waiting outside the flat? He's gone for the second ring of the bell. This is intriguing content indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's fobbed it off. He's looked like he's fobbing it off. He's walking away. He's heading into the car park. This is top tier content. This is what you all subscribe for. He's still out here. Like I said, guys, get these guesses in. How long is this man going to be Get the timer going. Hey, I know. He's been out there a minute. Third ring of the bell. He is livid. He is livid. Absolutely livid. 121 for George's guess. Is 12 double game weeks plus Gabriel, Saka and Salah good for bench boost 37? Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. I think he's walked away. No, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. This is intriguing. All of a sudden, he's trying the door. He's trying the door. He's having a go at it. He's having a good go at it. There's someone outside the flat. Is there Jeff? I don't know. He's tried the door. It's not worked out. This man is livid. He is livid. This is top tier content right here. You don't get this on other FPL content creators streams. They're, talking about which players are going by. All this jibber jabber. We're watching a man outside my flat try and get into the flat across the road. And it's not going well. It's not going well for him at all in the slightest. The fifth ring of the bell. The fifth ring of the bell here, ladies and gentlemen. He's livid. He is livid. He's got a little blue bag in his hand as well. Probably on the sesh later. Get a couple Grand National bets in. But yeah. Diamonds put Eze or Juan He-Chan to start. Love your content, saving my FPL. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I would go... Juan He-Chan's not predicted to start by Draft Town, so I'd go with Eze on that one. Mike's put knock him out. Yeah, Mike, he's a pretty big lad. I'm not overly tempted by this. Imagine if he sees this stream. He probably won't, because realistically, it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. When we check teams, I've already done some, but we'll do some more, Vexy. If you sent them over, we'll do some more. This guy is still here, by the way. This is on for 3 minutes so far. 3 minutes. He's trying the door again. He's having a good bash at this. Go on, son. I don't think that key's going to fit in there, but he's giving it a go. He's giving it a right good go. Yeah, he's pussied out. Sixth ring of the bell. Still out here. This could be the one. This is the big question. The guy outside, does the deadline go, or does he get in the flat first? You know what? We're gonna make a poll. That's what this stream's missing. That is what this stream. Man outside. Get into flat. Man outside. Get into. Yes. No. There we go. There is a poll now for it. So get your votes in for that one. Does the man outside get into the flat? Yes or no? This is the lowbrow content that we've come to. Bashir, welcome back to the chat, my friend. He says, hello, Tom. How are you doing today? I'm lost about what is happening with the man outside. For context, a woman appeared earlier and she was locked out of the flat. So, like, from my bedroom window, I can see another set of flats and they're, like, door to get in. He's in! He is in! Oh, he's in! He's just got in. He's been waiting there for 5 minutes. So he's on par with the woman. 5 minutes he was waiting outside that flat. He's now got in. So congratulations to him. He's finally got in there. Thank you for everyone that did participate. If he gets into the flats, you sell Haaland. No, he's done. He's got in. He's got in. He's got in. A woman? Yes, a woman. But yeah, the guy got in. The guy got in the flat. So I feel this might become a regular feature of these streams. If people get locked out of their flat for long enough, how quickly did they get back in? People are celebrating. Gareth's loving it. George is loving it. And man is in the flat. In the flat. Man is in the flat. Na 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 na. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is the content you are getting absolutely nowhere else on this platform. Watching people get into their flats. Absolutely Tim Pot. What a Tim Pot stream this is. Like, honestly, I can't thank you guys enough that we've actually managed to, like, build an audience this season that, you know, we can stream every weekend. I can take time off work just to watch people, you know, give you guys advice. That's the main thing these streams, you know, talk through my transfers. But the ability now we have where we just sit here, chat shit, watch people through my bedroom window try and get in their flat and guess how long it's going to take them. It's just surreal. It's genuinely just surreal. It really is. The TikTok ban is coming up as well. We're going to be unbanned in probably about 10 or so minutes on that one. George has put a great comment. When I watch people go into their flat, I get called a stalker. But when Tom does it, it's content. Stark Gordon or Nunes? I prefer Anthony Gordon. Fantastic home record. I think he's maybe got like 1 or 2 blanks at home this season. The majority of his point scoring ability has come from home games, so it wouldn't expect me to see him get an attacking return against a very wobbly Spurs defence that has been pretty wobbly throughout the course of the season, hasn't it, to be honest? Not kept many clean sheets, so you would expect Anthony Gordon to flourish against them. Had a really, really good game against Fulham as well. Really, really good game against Fulham. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. There's about an hour, just over an hour till the deadline. If you want your team reviewing as well, get my words out. If you want your team reviewing, get that sent in to me as well. Hopefully we can get some early team news prior to the deadline. And like I said, guys, if you are enjoying the content that you see here, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. 66% of you did eventually go for the vote that the man was going to get in the flat. He did get in the flat. So congratulations to him. I think we'll actually get a proper poll going for captaincy. So let me put that out there as well. Let me know which way you're going with captaincy this game week. Cap for game week 33. We've obviously got Haaland. We've got Salah and Palmer. And then I'll put other as well. There we go. So there is a proper poll kicking about now on the stream if you want to get your votes in for that one. That is a proper poll that you can vote for on the stream. There you go, your captain for this week. Let me know who it's going to be. Haaland's currently got 100% of the votes off the bat. So I think that's where a lot of people are going for this week with Erling Haaland. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't shock me at all. In terms of any other teams been sent in, Bashir, my boy, He sent one in. And FPL Harry. Made the moves. 8 Nori plus Raya to Burn plus Edison. Thoughts on this team? Guessing you're playing the free hit next week. But I like it. I do really like it. I don't think I would have done the 8 Nori move. I would have maybe waited, but I get why you've done it. Newcastle do have some positive fixtures, so I think this team is really, really good. I do like this team, man. Bashir, 4.2 million in the bank, 2 free transfers and free hit in 34. Any suggestions? I mean, Morris has to come out of here, doesn't he, really? Morris and Doherty are probably the 2. Same with Alex Moreno. You're probably looking at a defender there that doubles and maybe has it. I mean, no goal, like goalkeeper situation, probably one that I would be looking to address. Whether or not Areola is going to be back, whether Kelleher plays this week could be a bit of a risky one. Bashir. But in terms of defenders, I mean, who doubles in 37? Who doubles in 37 is the big question. I mean, there's no Anthony Gordon in here. That's a big crime against humanity. I would be having him in here. You could go get Dan Burn for either Moreno or Doherty. Would be nice little pickups for the bench this week. In terms of forwards, obviously looking at people that double. I mean, it's quite difficult to say, isn't it, really? Like, the doubling forwards are a little bit sloppy. I think that's probably the best way of saying it for this game week. Maybe João Pedro probably would be the pick. Again, gives you another player that doubles in 37. That'd be my advice on that one. 1 free transfer, says Blanky1738. 8 Nori, Gabriel, Gusto, Saka, Son, Garnacho, Salah, Palmer, Solanke, Haaland. Looking for the bench boost for next week. Probably going to be Doherty then, mate, isn't it? For somebody that doubles next week. You've obviously got the Palace lad, is it like Muniz? He might be a decent little pickup for the double game week. Who else have you got? Maybe a Sheffield United defender if you're really feeling fancy. Brandthwaite could be an okay pickup as well on the bench. That'd probably be my suggestion on that one. That probably would be the suggestion on that one. Oh my god, we've had loads of questions. How long until the police are called about the peeping Tom? Nice, like that one. Captain in Petrovic, pen save incoming, and an assist from a long ball, and 3 BPS. I hope it works out, George. Definitely needs to be a weekly feature. It will be made into a weekly feature now. I'm also on the wild card in 37. Oh, okay then. Also on the wild card. Right, well, that changes things. That changes things, Bashir. If you're on the wild card in 35, 36, I mean, you just want a strong team for this week. So Moreno out. I mean, I probably would take Maddison out then. If you're on the 35 wild card, Maddison out. If we get early team news, whack a Foden in there. That could be a tasty one. That could be a very tasty one. Now, underrated shout could be Pascal Gross as well. Very, very good at picking up attacking returns. Burnley away for Brighton. Because realistically, you're looking for 1 game week punts, right? So Foden, Pascal Gross. These could be decent little players. Defender-wise, 1 game week. Again, maybe Reguilon. I mean, you've already got Reguilon. That's a silly suggestion. So maybe a City defender if we get early team news. There's a couple. There's a couple for you, man. What other questions have we missed? Buy in Reguilon instead of Gabriel and 34 free hit. Yeah, go for it, Gareth. Go for it. Palmer will do terrible this week. We'll wait and see. Son and Muniz for Havertz and Darwin or Solanke and Diaz. I think I prefer Solanke and Diaz. Do you think Foden to Jota is a good punt in 35 wildcard? No, because no Liverpool doubles coming up post that. And Foden will have a double plus some strong fixtures. So I'm kind of leaning more towards the other way. I've got Saka captain, though. With Villa shipping goals, might be a nice differential. Could be, could be. Is Foden worth starting this week? Yes. Hi Tom, I have Kelleher, Kufal, Saliba, Doherty, Trippier, Walker, Palmer, McAllister, Salah, Solanke, Haaland. I have 2 free transfers to make. Who do I bring in? Probably would be looking at Trippier out. I mean, he's still injured, eating a lot of that budget up as well. Doherty as well, another name I probably would be looking to get rid of that one as well. In terms of people I would be looking to bring in, Timmy, it depends on your chip strategy, mate. Onana or Petrovic, I'm a Chelsea fan and I know we're conceding, but also United are conceding. Yes, I think both defences. I think it's more a case of who do you think might make more saves this weekend. That would probably be the argument I'd have. Who do you think might make more saves? Because I'm in the same dilemma. I'm going with Petrovic, but that's only because I'm playing Solanke. So yeah, there's on that one. You done team reviews yet? I've done yours already, FPL Aguero. If you want to scroll back through the stream, it will be there, mate. It will be there. As always, it will be there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, our TikTok ban might be up. It could be up. If you are enjoying the content as well, guys, on the YouTube stream, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Massively appreciated, as always, by me. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. I think we might be unbanned on TikTok today. Today could be the day. Oops, let's not play the TikToks. Let's not play them. The ban has been lifted. We are back, baby. We are back. All right, I'm going to set the TikTok live up. Give me a second. But remember, guys, we now have to be, well-behaved on this stream. Try and not get you guys in that too much. But yeah, we're going to go live on TikTok as well. As well as the YouTube one. Who would you start? Tarkowski, Barkley, or Zabania? Ooh, probably I probably would start Tarkowski. I feel like he might get a goal or something like that. I feel he could pop up there. Andrew has said, good luck. 34 free hit, 37 bench boost with 1 free transfer. Need to use the transfer. So thinking Maddison to Foden. Other mids are Salah, Son, Palmer. Yeah, I like that. Or could do Zabania to Burn. Oh, I prefer the Zabania to Burn one. I do indeed. Right, let's go live on TikTok. We're back. We're back, baby. So yeah, now it's a dual stream. Now we're returning to what we the former glories, if you like. Let's just move that there. There we go. So we've got to be well behaved now. We're back on TikTok. We've got to be well behaved. We've got to be appropriate. We've got to be polite. We've got to be all these things. All right. Is Son overhyped? His fixtures are I'm blanking in 34. Surely there are better and cheaper options who double, or is he just essential? I mean, with him having 2 double game weeks, I think he's pretty much essential, to be honest. Yeah. Play 2, Taylor or Muniz? I played Muniz. Welcome back, TikTok. We are back after our ban last week. Yeah. FPL Gameweek 33 stream is back. We are live on YouTube as well as on TikTok. If you are on TikTok and want to come over to the YouTube stream, it has been absolutely popping in that chat. If you want to see my team as well, do come over to that stream. Cheers for the follow, Nathan. Massively appreciate that one. Haaland or Salah cap? I'm going with Haaland, but you do you. Best transfers in, 5.6 million in the bank. I don't have Salah yet. I could get rid of Bowen. Cheaper? Yeah, I'd probably get rid of Bowen. When am I reviewing teams? Throughout the stream, man. Throughout the stream. If you want to send me a team, at FPLTom_ on my Twitter. Leave it under the pinned tweets. Then next week, someone for Salah. He's doubling next week. He is doubling next week. Morning all. Thank you, FPL Bateman. Appreciate that one. 8 Nori or Saliba. Who to start? I'd go Saliba. Start Gusto or Porro? I'd go Gusto. Wayne said start Solanke or Foden. I'd start Foden. Hey Kelly, LF, how's it going? Best replacement for Bowen, 0.6 cheaper. What strategy you're on? Let me know what strategy you're on. Who's my captain pick? We're going with Haaland. I think he's the obvious pick, isn't he, to be honest? Haaland is the pretty obvious pick to go for. Sarabia might be a shout. Doubles next week too. Could be a very decent shout. Bring in Gabriel? Probably not. Probably not, especially with the doubts around him not training. Is Reguilon a good option? Yeah, some pretty strong fixtures for Brentford coming up. Think he could be a decent one. Morning, Tom. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm good. We're good. We're back. After last week's banning on TikTok, we are back. No strategy, just getting in Salah next week and need 0.6 more. Oh, you're getting in Salah? I thought you were getting rid of Salah. Since you're English, I'd like your thoughts on the Glasgow derby. Don't really care. I've made Tony captain. Very high probability that he might score. How's my team looking? Pretty good. Petrovic, Gusto, Gabriel, Aït-Nouri, Palmer, Gordon, Son, Salah, Solanke, Isak, Haaland. Pretty good. Pretty good. You off to MK today? I am not, but it's a huge game, isn't it? It's an absolute mammoth game for Mansfield today. Mammoth. Do you think Foden will play? Yeah, I do. Should I play Gusto or Aït-Nouri? I'd play Gusto. Why did you get banned? Sexual content. We're not gonna do anything else around that while the TikTok's live. But yeah, that's why we got banned last week. Bigger game for MK up the franchise. I mean, it's a huge game for both, isn't it? Really. If we win, I think that pretty much secures we're up. We probably need like a point from our last 3 games. If MK win, it makes it a lot more spicy, doesn't it? It does. Gusto, Gabriel, or Reguilon, choose 2. Reguilon and Gabriel. Van Heck and Højlund, or Dalot and João Pedro. Van Heck and Højlund. I don't like Højlund as a pick. I think there's better options, Marcus. I really do. I really don't like Højlund as a pick. Really, really don't like it. Captain Haaland or Tony? I've gone with Haaland. Cheers for sending me a team, Jason. Appreciate that one, man. Play 3 forwards, Darwin, Tony as Solanke, or bench Solanke for the 5th midfielder. Who's the 5th midfielder, Wayne? Let me know. Did you show a juicy wildcard draft then? I did. I did. Can you rate my team, please? Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can. Right, let's go and take a look at people's teams that have been sent in. 5 notifications. Jeez. Let's go. Oliver Goalie, 0 transfers left. Not sure if to start Robertson or Aït-Nouri. He's got Flecken, Gabriel, Robertson, Gusto, Son, Saka, Garnacho, Salah, Palmer, Solanke. What was your question? I think I'd go with Robertson. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the rest of this team's fine though. That's all good. Jason, who I know is kicking about in the TikTok stream somewhere. He said, "Hi Tom, I've got 1 free transfer with 5.5 million in the bank, but don't know who to bring in. I already made the change for Son to Kudus yesterday. I'm also stuck who to captain. 1 free transfer left, 5.5 million in the bank." I mean, it's probably going to be somebody like Morris or Ake out, isn't it? Who doubles next week in terms of forwards? You've got plenty of money in the bank. I mean, Dominic Solanke probably would be a very good shout. Mateta maybe. DCL. There's a couple options for forwards. Ollie McBurney. Pretty rogue one, but I'm going to say it. Ollie McBurney. There you go. In terms of captaincy, I probably would go with Haaland. That'd be my advice on that one. Any early team news as of yet? We've got about 50 minutes till the deadline, so let's have a quick gander. Doesn't look like anything yet. Nothing yet. Nothing as of yet. Gordon or Muniz in this week? I prefer Gordon. Hey Jeff, how's it going, man? How's it going? How do I send my team? If you want to send me a team, at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweet. And yeah, I'll review your teams. Tom KDB, I think he's a good option. Just make sure that he's playing. We might get early team news before. But yeah, he missed out on the Champions League game due to illness, I believe. Illness was the reason he missed out. So yeah. When you drop in the vid, I know why you're here. I tried to do the dancing last week, Aguero. That's what got me banned on TikTok. You live on Twitch? No, I'm live on YouTube. If you want to come over to the YouTube channel, we're trying to close in on 4,000 subscribers before the end of the season. So just FPL Tom on YouTube. And yeah, you can see my team on screen. The chat does move a little bit slower as well, so, you know, I will be able to answer your questions. Solanke or Jackson start? Solanke, 100%. Saka, Salah, Palmer, Son, or Foden for captain? I'd probably go Salah out of all of those ones, to be honest, mate. Do keep the likes coming in on the TikTok stream, guys. It does help to push it out to more people. Can get more people in here, more followers, all that good stuff. KDB is a punt on the 35 wildcard. I'm thinking the same if I was on a 35 wildcard. I'm looking at potentially getting him in for 37. So yeah. Foden playing, not 100% sure yet. Cheers for all the likes, guys. Appreciate that. Massively appreciate that. Like I said, it does push it out to more people. Cunha for his double next week. I think he's an okay option. Who to bench, Gusto or 8 Nori? I mean, with 8 Nori being a bit of a doubt, I probably would just play Gusto. And Buemo captain. I mean, it could be a shout. But I think Sheffield United have improved. Even defensively over the past 5 weeks, they have. Do you Reguilon starts? Nah, Reguilon will start. Reguilon will start. 100%. 100%. Bowen defo injured? Yeah, it looks that way. Looks that way. Selson plus Muniz for Mbuemo, Alvarez and Tony? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that one. Mbuemo or Eze? I mean, Mbuemo's got a great fixture this week, hasn't he? Eze's obviously got the double next week, but Mbuemo's a player you can keep long term. So again, dependent on chip strategy, really. Who to captain, Palmer, Salah or Haaland? I think Haaland's the obvious one, but, you know, there is scope to go elsewhere with the likes of Salah and Palmer. Palmer top of expected points, but I think I'd probably stick with Haaland. I'm not going to MK. I'm going to be watching from home. Not like illegally. We don't want to get banned on TikTok again. Not illegally, but, you know, just watching Soccer Saturday, hoping for the best. When would you suggest using my triple captain? Next week or 37 with the doubles? Who do you think will win the PL this season? I think I'd like Arsenal to win it, to be honest. Like, I think it'd be refreshing to have a new team win it. I think that could really set them up for the next few years as well. I think they are just like one major trophy away from starting something pretty decent. But we'll wait and see. Can you try and see if my team's under your pin tweet? Yeah, of course we can, man. What is my Twitter again? At FPLTom_. Or you can go to the bio in my TikTok profile. It'll be there. Here's your team, Ethan. Bench boost chip left only. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, probably the likes of Richards and Bowen probably going to go. You're looking for doublers for next week, realistically. Probably want maybe like... good core. Another doubler for next week for Bowen. Could be Eze. That could be a little decent shout. You've got like a good lineup already this week, so Eze could be the one for Bowen for next week. Double coming up. Or Mbuemo if you wanted to go down that route, need the player for this week. Got Tony captain thoughts. I mean, he's up there. He's up there. He is, where is it? Chance of scoring, 56% chance of scoring this week for Ivan Toney. So go for it. Why not? Salah FC next week, Fulham and Everton. Yeah. Isak or Nunez? I prefer Isak. Neto, Saliba, Gabriel, Bradley, Saka, Salah, Gordon, Palmer, Foden, Haaland, Solanke. Subs, Areola, Muniz, Gusto, Zabania. Please help with my lineup. 2 free transfers. 2.8 million in the bank. Only wildcard and bench boost avail. Need advice. I mean, realistically, you're probably going to dead end into 34 then. So I would be looking to take the likes of Bradley out. I'd be taking maybe Palmer out next week. Realistically, you want as many doublers as possible for next week. That's what you're going to be doing. Dead end the team into there. Then wildcard, build a team set for the bench boost. That's what you want to be doing with that team. 12.8 million in the bank. I need a defender and midfielder. Who to go for? I need a little bit more like, what's your chip strategy? That'll help me out. Deadline for today, it is at 11. Today's predictions, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Mansfield. Let's be positive today. Let's hope for the best. Today's going to be a good day. I'm feeling it. It's feeling like a good day. Richards would have doubled if it... Yeah, I know. It's annoying that. It is annoying. Unfortunately, man. It is annoying. Foden, yeah, I think he should play. I think he's a good pick for this week. I've got Haaland, Solanke and Nunez up front. Nice. Cunha is a good differential. Yeah, I like that. Best defender under 5 million. Depends again on chip strategy. Depends again on 8 Nori's fitness, because realistically, he's the best defender in the game to be going for if he is fully fit and available, because he's playing out of position. Selson to Luis Diaz or burn my transfer. Depends if you're wildcarding in 35. If you are, you can do that move. If not, I think it offers you're probably going to be bringing him back in. But I'm guessing with you saying burn your transfer, I'm guessing you're free hitting next week. So I wouldn't do that. Show your team. It's over on YouTube. Do you think Aït-Nouri will be fit? It's an interesting one. Gary O'Neill's comments were basically he is like going to travel with the squad. He's going to be in the matchday squad. But yeah, it's one of those. Should I get Aït-Nouri for Taylor or Robertson for Zabania? I'll have 11 double game week players either way. I don't think I'd do either. I'd probably do Aït-Nouri for Taylor more than anything. Bench Solanke or Gordon? Probably like Solanke. Gordon's got a great home record. Can Saka keep pace with Salah? Thinking of freeing up funds in other areas for... Yeah, I'd probably look to move away from Saka, in my personal opinion on that one. Today has been a very successful stream on YouTube. I can't lie. We've had pretty good numbers in here throughout the stream, guys. So I massively appreciate everyone that's been in today's stream. If you are enjoying it as well, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff as we do approach 4,000 subscribers by the end of the season. We're on, what are we on now? 6.9 on YouTube. 6.9. That's good. That is good. If we could get 700 today, means 300 left for the remainder of the season. It's pretty good going, that. FPL Sage said, if we get no news on KDB or Foden starting, would you take a punt on either? Probably not. Probably not, my friend. Aït-Nouri in for Porro? No. No, probably not. It depends if you need players for next week. Doesn't it, really? Gordon or Muniz this week? I prefer Anthony Gordon. Which one should I play out of Bradley, Gusto or Porro? Probably Porro. For a back three, who do I bench out of Gusto, Gvardiol, Reguilon or Gabriel? Probably Gusto. Gusto or Robertson? Is Foden not playing? We don't know yet. For a back three, who do I bench? Yeah, we did that one. I said Gusto. Start Aït-Nouri or Saliba. Already got Gabriel in defence. I'd go Aït-Nouri, then I'd gamble. Will Robertson start? Is he a good option? Yeah, I think he should start. The fantasy football lad, he said, hey, how are you? Need to bench one player from all of the following: Foden, Saka, Diaz, Palmer, Son, Solanke, Haaland and Darwin. I think with Darwin playing a large proportion of minutes in midweek, he would be up there. Solanke on paper, the fixture does look a little bit difficult, so I get why people would want to maybe bench him. Yeah, those probably be the two. Foden, if we get early team news, obviously would be the one. Diaz or Eze for Son, no free hit. I mean, probably Luis Diaz. You think Haaland will start? Yeah, I've got him with the armband, so I think he'll start this week. I do think he'll start. Which two to start out of Watkins and Solanke and Gross? I'd go Solanke and Gross. Any Aït-Nouri news? No. Big game today. Come on, you Stags. Yes, indeed. A huge game. Season defining, really, isn't it? So hopefully we can win. Had 2 free transfers, so risk Foden to Havertz because of the double. Nice. Do you think Edison starts? I do. I do think he starts. Pep was quite encouraging with his comments yesterday, but we'll put it. What transfers are you going to do? We're going to do Bradley to a Doji. Jake's in the chat. Thank you for the 2-month commitment as well to the members. You've got the new special emoji. He's put gone weird. What have you done? What have you done, mate? What have you done? Haaland and Mbeumo for Foden and Fofana. Oh, okay. All right, okay. Hopefully it pays off, mate. Hopefully it pays off. I'm guessing you're giving Haaland the armband this week then. Best defender for 4.5 million or less. I mean, Gusto with 2 double game weeks arguably has to be one of them. Branthwaite's always a decent shout, isn't he? Plays every week. 4.2 million. Can't go wrong there. Van Heck as well. Decent little shout. Who would you captain out of Salah and Haaland and Palmer? I'm going with Haaland. Is that captain? Probably not. Bench one player from the following: Saka, Foden, Solanke. If we get early team news, Foden. If not, probably Solanke, Wayne. Raya or Kelleher in goal? I go Raya. Best defender for 5 million instead of Robinson. 8 Nori probably the best, but I don't know if he'll play. Yeah, agree with that point. Do agree with that point. Probably, like, it depends on your chip strategy, but if you're free hitting next week, I reckon, you know, the likes of Adoji and Gusto and all these players with 2 double game weeks, they're probably the best options. Start one of Foden or Solanke. Again, early team news dependent, but at the moment I would be going for Foden, sorry. FPL Josh, welcome to the chat, man. How you doing? One of our other members on the YouTube stream. How you doing, mate? All good? Any early team news? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's have a look. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Jacob sent me his team. He's got Dubravka, Gabriel, Gusto, Adoji, Luis Diaz, Son, Havertz, Palmer, Haaland, Solanke, Isak. Kivior on the bench, Doherty. Yeah, Bowen's probably going to be the one for a double game week player. I mean, you could do Bowen to Eze, Bowen to Ben, Barrett and Diaz. There's a few options for you there, mate. For next week. Done. Should I do Solanke to Haaland and Doherty to Burn? I do like those moves. I do like those moves. If you've got a free hit next week, yeah, 100%. Currently top 500k with only TC and free hit available. Is top 100k possible? Just use my wildcard in 34. You're going to have to get extremely lucky to get it, but it is possible. You're just going to probably have to go against the grain with some captaincy picks, especially that triple captaincy pick. Could get you up quite a bit, but you're going to have to go a little bit rogue. Maybe Salah next week, something like that for the triple captain, and hope that it works out for the best. That's something you're going to have to do. I'm good, mate. How are you? Yeah, we're doing really good. Today's YouTube stream has been very, very good indeed. I can't lie on that one, mate. We're cooking. We are cooking over on YouTube. Porro to Van Heck or Van Dijk. No free hit next week. I'd do Van Dijk then. News on Foden. Nothing on Foden yet. Nothing on Foden, guys. Oh, my back. Oh, Jesus. What do you think about Solanke to João Pedro and Angie, random 4.2 mil to Garnacho? I'm on a 34 free hit and need to do 2 free transfers. Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that, Joe. I'm all for that. Senesi or Maguire? Maguire. Hey, that's good news then. It is, man. It is. It's really good news. It is really good news. It is really good news indeed. Bum, 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 bum. Tom, predictions on MK, Mansfield away. Yeah, it is the big game. It's the big game of the weekend, isn't it? It is the big game. It's the big game of the weekend. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for 2-1. We're going to be optimistic. 2-1 Mansfield. We're all for it. Old age is getting to me. How's old age? What's going off? Am I getting, like, wrinkles? Is my hair falling out? What's going off? No, I can't see your messages. I can't see your messages while I'm live. Just can't. Triple captain Haaland. I mean, he did put in an almighty impressive performance in the FA Cup against them, so why not? Why not? I think there's double game weeks coming up. They're the better weeks to be doing it. Should I go Dan Burn or take a punt on Lewis Hall? Lewis Hall's only trained once this week from Eddie Howe's comments, so I'd go Dan Burn. A little bit more safer. Hey Tom, do you think João Pedro is going to start? According to Draft Hound, he is, so I think it's a safe pick. Might roll my transfer, to be honest. Only player I can think about taking out is Bradley, since Trent is back. Yeah, he probably would be the one that I'd go then, George. Do I start Porro or Solanke? I'd go Solanke. I'd go Solanke. United are right down there for XG conceded over the past few weeks and in terms of the whole season as well, so definitely worth it. Pickford or Dubravka? I would go Pickford. Everton could steal something in that game. I have 2 free transfers and don't know what to do, lol. Are you free hitting next week, Josh? Let me know. Let me know, man. Start Garnacho or Muniz? I'd go Garnacho. Hi, Tom. I have 2 free transfers. Do I sell Son and Morris or sell Salah and Tony to buy Haaland and Garnacho? I have free hit 34. Also have Saka and Odegaard in the team. I mean, I would be looking to maybe take one of those guys out, like Martin Odegaard out. If you got a free hit next week, you might as well keep Son. He's got 2 doubles coming up after game week 34. So Odegaard would be the one that I probably would be looking to sell. There you go. Will Foden play or do you take him out? I'd probably keep him. I probably would keep him this week. Solanke or Cunha? I'd be going Solanke 100%. He is the better player. Even with a difficult fixture on paper, he just is the better player. He is the better player. About half an hour till the deadline, guys. Do keep your questions flying in throughout today's stream. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, we will be looking for any early team news. Because we might get something. We might get a snippet, maybe. Little widge of team news. Who knows? Bradley to Regulon. Already have Gabriel, Gusto, Adoji, Aït-Nouri. Yeah, I think that'd be a decent little pickup. I think that'd be a little decent pickup, to be honest, George. Not a bad one, mate. But I cannot take Odegaard out now because of money. Yeah. I just think I wouldn't be removing Son. Like, if you're on the free hit next week, I wouldn't be removing him. Because you're gonna want him back for 35. Then it'd probably be Saka then. Take Saka out. Keep Branthwaite or sell him for Bradley? Nah, keep Branthwaite. Ray Augusto, Bradley, Van Heck, Salah, Saka, Palmer, Son, Isak, Haaland, Darwin, 34 free hit. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Only can get Haaland if I sell one of Salah or Saka. You can't get him if you sell Saka either. Palmer or Foden? I mean Palmer all the way. Will Gabriel start? Obviously wasn't pictured in training yesterday, but I still think he'll start. Love the Mansfield kit. Yeah, huge Mansfield fan, so yeah. Hopefully we can get the win. Is Manu a good pick? Not in FPL. What do you think about Mbeumo? Yeah, it's solid shout for FPL. Up the Stags. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Should I take a -8 to get Haaland in? Probably not. Will Foden play? I think he will. But I have 2 free transfers and need to use both of them. All right, okay, so you're free hit next week. I would say then Bradley out. Bradley and Saka, mate. Like, it's a gamble taking Saka out this week, but those would be the ones. Bradley and Saka. Charlie's put no wildcard or free hit left. Need to make up 0.6 million to transfer out Saka, Porro, Tony or Gabriel. Who to? Who to, Charlie? Who to? Will Aït-Nouri start? He's going to be in the matchday squad. So take of that what you like, whatever you want to, make it mean. Start Aït-Nouri or Regulon. I'd gamble on Aït-Nouri. I'd gamble on him. But they've got... Nah, sorry. I'd play Regulon. They've got Sheffield United. I'd do that. What is a good choice for a goalkeeper to sell Verbergen? I mean, Verbergen's played a lot of games recently, hasn't he? So, yeah. Hey, Tom, will Kelleher start? I don't think he will. Anyone that is 0.6 less. I mean, probably Saka, like, after... If you need him for next week, then, yeah, he's got the doubles. It's so difficult to really say, Charlie, really, to be honest, man. Saka is my boy, though. I get it. I do get it. Saka Porro, isn't it Ped Porro? Yeah, I'm guessing it's Ped Porro. I'm doing Bowen to Salah, but I'm now 0.6 over, so I need to take out one of Tony, Gabriel, Saka, or Porro. Again, depends what your chip strategy is. Who do you need? If you don't need Porro for next week, probably Porro. Knock him down to like a Doji. If you need, then you've still got that Spurs player for the double coming up. That'd be my advice on that one. Start Muniz or Garnacho? I'd go Garnacho. Solanke bench and Foden in? Yeah, I probably would do that. Need a 5.8 million. Bruno G? No. When am I doing team reviews? Throughout the stream. If you send it me on Twitter, we'll do them. Will Pep rest Foden after his knock? Potentially. We'll just wait and see on like any team news, aren't we, really? Was taking the piss out of you and you didn't even realise. I don't give a shit, man. Mickey put, yo, Tommy boy. Hey, man, how's it going? Let's have a look if we've had any other teams sent in. That's the predicted lineup. We're not going fooled by that again. Whose team have we got here? Gary, he says, help, I'm hungover. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. No free hit next week. Probably, Gary, going to be... Probably Doherty out, isn't it, realistically, for a double next week. So maybe one of the Wolves defenders for Konza or Doherty. That would probably be the move that I'd make there, Gary. Yeah, that I think that'd be the move that I'd make there. I'd go for that. Or take Botman out, because Botman's at least like he's fully injured, isn't he? Yeah, that's what I'd do with that one. So you want to try and get as many doublers in here for next week. So Zabania could be an alright little pickup as well. Just a few ones there for you, Gary, to think about while you're hungover. Anything on the timeline? Oh, FPL. Oh, he's a troll, isn't he? He's a troll. Leaked lineups have tweeted something, but at the same time, I don't trust that guy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what leaked lineups we get. I imagine FPL Tony will have something for us. Wait and see. Mansfield going to get promoted this season? I mean, let's hope. Let's hope. Let's really, really hope. Foden in? Lol. Nah. No, probably not. I don't think I'd bring him in unless we get 100% confirmation he's going to be playing. Yeah. They're the moves that I'd make there, Charlie. Think Darwin sub? Have Sarabia as a sub? Yeah, I'd bench Darwin. Yeah, I'd go that way. Start Zabania or Porro? I'd go Porro. Do you think anything about the Semenyo injury? Nothing said in the press conferences. Not sure why he's FPL. I mean, if nothing said in the press conferences, then I don't really know. Tony, Visser and Buemo select one. I mean, Tony's got the penalties, but Buemo's a pretty decent option as well, so it's between those two. Hi Tom, hope things are good. Out of Solanke, Sarabia and Garnacho, which two would you start? Probably Solanke and Garnacho. Yeah, those would probably be the two that I would start in that order. Do keep your questions coming in, guys, throughout the stream. If you are enjoying the content as well, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, as we are trying to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Start Raya or Petrovic? I'd go Raya. Haaland or Palmer for Cap? Haaland 100%. Diaz in for Foden. If you need a player for next week and you're not free hitting, then yeah, that move makes sense. Who do I drop for Reguilon, Gusto, Aït-Nouri and Gabriel? No one. Sell Tony or Darwin for Haaland on 34 free hit? Probably Darwin then. Darwin would be the one that I would look to get rid of. There is a poll going around as well for the best captaincy option for this game week. Do get your votes in for that. Will Kelleher start? I think he will this week. Someone put in the chat earlier that Alisson's still a little bit away, but we'll see what happens with that one. I don't think goalkeepers are overly important in the game either. I've said this throughout the course of the season. As long as they play, you have something. The rest of it is just pot luck, isn't it, with goalkeepers? They make saves. They might get a penalty save. Yeah, it's purely pot luck. It genuinely is. My best mate is 500th in the world. Wow, congrats, man. That's really good. Does he want to get interviewed by me? Like FPL Focal and Gianni have got the number one. I'll get the 500th. I'll get the 500th best player in the world. That's more of an appealing title than number one. Captain Tony or Salah or Foden? I'd probably go Salah there, Wayne, on that one, man. Sent me my team. Cool. Isak for Solanke for free hit 34, bench boost 37. Yes. More for that. Let's have a look. FPL Justice. Areola, Gabriel, Estepinian, Pedporo, Grealish. That's an interesting one. Palmer, Gordon, Salah, Son, Solanke. Yeah, I like this. I do like this. No problems with that. Grealish is an interesting pick, but he might play. He might not play. Obviously played quite a few minutes in the Champions League, so might see some rotation today. Hechan and Garnacho, pick one. Garnacho. Good day, brother. Would you bench either Solanke or White for Estepinian versus Burnley, or would you keep Estepinian benched? I think I would keep Estepinian benched. Who shall I captain? Palmer, Salah, De Bruyne, Haaland. Haaland, in my personal opinion, mate. He's the best one. You already got a top 5k on here. Kalav. Bro, you're not 500. That's the minimum requirement. 500 or less. Who to captain? I got Salah, Son, Palmer, Foden, Nunes, Tony. I think between those, it probably would be Salah, Palmer, or Tony would be my picks in that one. Those would be the picks. Does Foden start? I believe so, but we'll wait and we're gonna wait and see. We should get early team news before the deadline. About 20 minutes until the deadline, guys. So do keep your questions coming in. If you're enjoying either of the streams, either on TikTok or YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, massively appreciated by me. All the support you guys are showing. A lot of love for you guys. A lot of love for you guys. I don't think we're going to be live next week. Or we might do a live just on TikTok. But yeah, we're not going to be live next week for the deadline. I'm going to the final home game for Mansfield instead. Rather than doing a live. But it is what it is. You guys will have to make do. There's plenty of other good content creators out there. Cheers for the follow, Phil. Massively appreciate that one, man. Rex Greenwood said, do you think it was smart for me to replace Isaac? Is that Isaac? With João Pedro? I mean, if that's Isaac, then no. I think you're an idiot. Pick one goalkeeper out of Raya and Petrovic and 3 defenders out of... I mean, we'll go Raya. We'll go... 8 Nori, Van Dijk, and Gabriel. There you go, done. Come end of the season, maybe hard. The gap between 5k and 1k is mental. 30 to 50 points. It is ridiculous getting in those top kind of echelons, isn't it? It really is. Cunha or Solanke? I'd go Solanke all the way. Solanke all the way. He'd be the one that I'd go for. He would be the one that I would go for. Do keep your questions coming in throughout today's stream, guys. Massively appreciated by me, the support we've had in today's stream. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Haaland in for a -8. Probably not, Callum. Probably not, mate. Probably not going to be worth it. If we could hit 3-7 today, that would be pretty decent. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do hit that subscribe button. If we could hit 3-7, it means we need 300 subscribers. It's possible. It is possible. It's going to take a lot of work, but it is possible. A lot of videos coming out this week as well. We'll obviously have the transfer video tonight. We're going to have free hit video. We'll probably do 2 free hit videos. The stats video will be back as well. Team selection, preview stream. There is a lot of content coming your way, guys, to help you prepare for the final few game weeks of the season. Cheers for the follow. Bonjour. Looks like Alisson might be back. Yeah, it could be. Could be. I still think they might play Kelleher, though. Someone put in my chat earlier that he's not 100% yet. Wolves score prediction? 1-1. There you go. Done. Can I send my team real quick? Yeah, make it quick, though. Make it quick. I have Foden and Isaac at the moment, so it would probably be Garnacho and Haaland in for a -8, but probably not worth it. No, I don't think so. Is it confirmed Gabriel will start? No, it is not. He might miss out. Maddison or Muniz? I probably would prefer Muniz this week. Who do I captain? Haaland, Salah or Palmer? I'd go Haaland. I'd go Haaland on that one. Alfie and Islam have sent me their team, so let's quickly do these. I'm probably going to close it down, guys, in terms of team reviews. We might do a few more, but it's going to be very quick. 1 free transfer, 1.3 million in the bank. I'm free hitting in 34. I'm thinking of either selling Morris for João Pedro, so if Foden doesn't play, I have a good sub, or sell Doherty for Gusto. I mean, both moves really work. I prefer probably this latter one. Alfie sent me his team. He's got 2 free transfers. I don't know what strategy you're on, but Morris probably would be one that I would be looking to get rid of. Yeah. Morris probably would be target number 1, wouldn't he? Can you get Haaland in for that? I think you can. Morris to Haaland then. Bosh. Done. If you need the transfer for next week, roll. Oh, here we go. Lazy FPL. Phil Foden and Erling Haaland both start for Manchester City. This has been confirmed by Lazy FPL. Pretty reliable source as well. Someone just put it in the chat. Thank you, Gog, for that one. Lazy FPL tweeted, Yeah, so Phil Foden and Haaland both start versus for Manchester City versus Luton. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. And it's making me think. It's making me think. No, it's not. I think we've got our transfer set in stone, what we're going to do. It gives me the plan of what I need to do. So it is going to be Bradley out. It is going to be a Doji in. That is the move we're going to make with that one. 5 million, Jesus. How much is Ped Porro? 5.9. Okay, there is a big difference then. But yeah, we're going to do that. That's the transfer we're doing this week. A Doji in. Bosch. He's just going to sit on the bench. Probably going to go second sub. Yeah, save that. But yeah, that's the transfer for this week. We are free hitting next week, obviously. So Phil Foden's in. So everyone that's been asking me questions about Phil Foden, he is playing. He is in. Haaland is also playing as well. So I think that pretty much locks the armband decision down for this week. Captain Phil over Haaland? No, I don't think so. Tom, do you think Chelsea keep a clean sheet as they haven't kept a clean sheet in over 10 games, but Everton are also a poor goal scoring record? Yeah, their last clean sheet at home was against Sheffield United in December, like December the 16th. So yeah, long time ago. Any Foden update? Yes, he's playing. Same with Haaland. This is coming from Lazy FPL. So both these guys are playing. So make of that what you will. Porro to Robertson or 8 Nori? I mean, if we find out 8 Nori's 100% playing, I would be very much bullish on him. But with that bit of doubt, yeah. I still think I'd go 8 Nori though. But just be wary, he might not play. There you go. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. We've got about 15 minutes left till the deadline. Yeah. Foden and Haaland start for Manchester City. This is what Lazy FPL have tweeted. Not FPL Tony today, who is usually our reliable City kind of lineup leaker. But Foden and Haaland start for Manchester City today. That is the news at the moment. That's the big one. That is the big one. For Solanke, would you bring in João Pedro or Muniz? I'd bring in João Pedro, Frank. Can you check KDB news? I mean, I can only find out what we get obviously leaked. Nothing on KDB yet. Do I bring in Sarabia, who doubles in 34, or keep Garnacho, who plays against Sheffield United in 34? I think both are really good picks. And I think I probably would keep Garnacho. Good fixtures coming up as well, post Gameweek 34. And a double in 37 as well. So that's what I'd do with that one. Will Maddison play? I'm guessing yes, but I don't have any early team news. Nothing concrete on that one. Nothing concrete on that one. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, 15 minutes till the deadline. Let me know your plans for today as well. Obviously, it is Grand National Day as well. Let me know if you have any cheeky bets on the side for that one. Isak or Solanke, as asked Simon. I would be going with Isak. I'd be going with Isak on that one. Isak on that one. Yeah. I think I'd go Isak on that one. We've made our transfer this week. I have brought in a Doji for Bradley. He's just going to sit on the bench this week. He might come in, obviously, if we need him, but it is what it is. Best striker to get in for Jackson for under 10 mil. Not free hitting next week. I mean, probably Dominic Solanke then, isn't it? Very easy on that one. Sorry, just got here. Haaland and Foden news. Yeah, both are playing. Both are playing. What is my prediction for the United-Bournemouth game? I think it's going to be 2-1 United. But I definitely can see Bournemouth at least scoring 1 goal. So yeah, 2-1 United I'm going to go for. With the news that Foden starts, better captain than Salah? Probably, yeah. Tom, Mads, Muniz to Mbeumo, Gross, Pedro, or Mads to Foden, other transfer. I prefer the second option, especially now that we know Foden's playing. I prefer the second option. A Doji scoring today. I mean, he's second on my bench. So let's wait and see. Solanke already... What's that? Solanke and already in Cunha? What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're asking a question. Okay, Solanke already. I mean, Isak's a great shout. Obviously doesn't double next week, but still a really good long-term shout. In terms of other doublers, maybe like Mateta, Darwin. Yeah. Cunha. I mean, you got him. Ollie McBurney is the rogue one I'm going to throw at you. I think I'm doing Son to Foden for my second free transfer. Nice, Shane. You're on the free hit next week, right? I think. Choose one to bench Zabania, Gabriel, Byrne, and Reguilon. Zabania, done. Will De Bruyne start? We are still waiting for other early team news, but as of yet, it is just Foden. FPL Tony has tweeted. He has said Foden and Haaland and Rico Lewis is playing. Gvardiol also starts against Luton. That's come from FPL Main Road. So yeah, Haaland is in there. Interesting. Haaland obviously playing, I think, means that he is going to be the best captain this week. No doubt in my mind. What to do with my second free transfer? 0.4 million in the bank. You have my team on your tweet. Yeah, I do. Let me go and have a quick look, mate. Let me go and have a quick look somewhere. So what was the move you did? So you did Mads to Foden. You play in the free hit next week. Who's on the bench? Probably Bradley then, mate. Bradley out to someone. Maybe Van Heck. There you go. Gvardiol and Rico start as well. Will you able to see my team? I'm not doing any more team reviews with it just being so close to the deadline now. For future reference, if you do want your team rating, do come at the start of the streams or close to the start of the streams. That way you're guaranteed to pretty much get it rated. At this point, we are just focusing on early team news, answering and kind of any final questions for people as well. Should I start Porro? If so, who to buy? What? That question doesn't make sense. Solanke or Muniz to start? I'd go Solanke. Palmer captain? Not now that we know Haaland's playing. Not in the slightest. Haaland all the way. Bong, bong, bong. No worries, mate. No worries. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, we are fast approaching the deadline. We will keep our eyes peeled for any other early team news. Yeah, it's the same ones at the moment. Foden, Haaland, and Luiz. With Jota, Gakpo, Diaz, and Salah all fit, is Darwin a good option? Probably not. Not in my personal opinion. Haaland captain? Yeah, I think that's the way. We now know he's playing. He's confirmed to be starting in the game. So I think Haaland all the way. Benjamin, he says, hi Tom, Gordon or Sarabia? I prefer Anthony Gordon. I really do. Prefer Anthony Gordon. Should I keep Gusto? Yeah, they've got doubles in 35. Or what else? 35 or what's the other one? 37. 37 double. 35 or 37 double. Bum 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 bum. Foden or Salah captain? I'd gamble on Foden, over Salah at this point. Should I take a -4 to remove Maddison for Foden? Probably wouldn't do a minus. I've got 2 free transfers. Would you do Sarabia and Ben White in for Gibbs, White, and Bradley? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. We've got about 8 minutes till the deadline, guys. Do keep your questions coming in, as we will try to answer as many as we possibly can before the deadline. Is McAllister to Mbeumo good? Yeah. I like that as a move. Salah or Haaland captain? I mean, with Haaland definitely starting, I'd go Haaland captain. Who's the best defender under 4.1 mil? Probably somebody like Van Heck. I think he's 4.1, isn't he? I mean, Charlie Taylor's always a safe pair of hands, isn't he? You know what you're getting with him. Let's have a look for you, mate. Defenders. 4.4. Yeah, Van Heck at 4.1. Pretty reasonable. Other than that, you are pretty stretched for players, to be honest. There isn't too many other ones, like, really worth going for on this list. That's about it. Garnacho or Sarabia this week? I'd play Garnacho. Odegaard or Muniz? I'd go Odegaard. Yeah, Van Heck agreed. Agreed with Seb there. -4 for Foden to Maddison. I'm on 34 free hit and bench boost 37. No, I don't think so. Best goalkeeper to get for this week and for the double, probably Raya. Realistically, it is Raya. Should I captain KDB or Haaland? I mean, we definitely know Haaland's starting, so I'd be going with him. Let's have a look if we've got any other team news. Nothing yet. No other early team news. But do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, about 5-ish or so minutes, just over, till the deadline. I really need the toilet once this deadline goes, to be honest. Chris Richards is injured. So, yeah, there we go. George, don't be flirting with me now. Don't be flirting with me. We don't want to get banned again. All right? Everything's above board. We're all good. No dodgy comments. Best week's triple captain, Palmer in 34 or Haaland in 37. Probably Haaland in 37. I mean, Palmer's got a double in 35 and 37 as well if you wanted to double him there. Salah's next week as well with the triple captainship. Those would be my options on that one. Oh, my days. Yeah, I really need this deadline to hurry up. Lewis or Reguilon need to burn a transfer. Reguilon. Muniz to Foden. João Pedro, free hit 34. Yeah, I like that. Is Foden the best differential captain if I'm chasing rank? Yes. Pickford or Henderson? Pickford. Is Tony a good captaincy shout? I don't think so. I think with Haaland confirmed starting, he's the best captaincy shout. No United team leaks. Which teams have a double game week? Depends what week you mean, but for this week coming up, next week coming up, it is Liverpool, Arsenal, Wolves, Everton, Sheffield United, Bournemouth. Is that all of them? And Crystal Palace. There you go. That's for game week 34. Get a bottle. It's not Adam. It's not that it's going to fit in a bottle, to be honest, George, mate. It's the other end. One transfer left, but can't get anyone. Liverpool players for game week 34. Would you go Odegaard to Diaz? No, probably not. Hi, mate. Out of these 5 defenders, which 2 bench? Gabriel, Aït-Nouri, Gusto, Reguilon, Dalot. Dalot's definitely starting on the bench. Then I'll probably go Gusto. Who to bench? Foden or Isak or Pedro? I'd bench Pedro. Or do you mean João Pedro? If it's João Pedro, I think I'd still start Foden or Isak. I really would. Start Foden or Garnacho. I mean, we know Foden's playing, so Foden in. Gotta go. Settled team. Cheers, Tom. No worries, mate. Thank you for kicking around in today's stream. Appreciate that one. Aït-Nouri not starting. I've not heard that. Edison and KDB bearing any last minute illness again. Yeah, there we go. So that is confirmed by FPL Main Road. Again, another reliable team leaker on that one. So if you have got Edison and you've got KDB, they are both starting this week. I know we had a few people asking about KDB. He's starting as well as Foden as well. Obviously, what's his name? Edison as well. We had a few people. Do you have Foden? I do not have Foden, so we'll be watching that game from behind the sofa. Can you survive just having Salah from Liverpool in game week 34? Probably. Like, there's going to be quite a bit of rotation in that Liverpool lineup. So, yeah, I reckon you can. About 3 minutes till the deadline, guys. Do keep your questions coming in. Any questions that you do have, get them in. Today's stream has been super successful. So, appreciate all the support we've had throughout today's stream, guys. Massively appreciated by me. FPL Shane said, transfer made, Captain Foden. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to you as well, man. Play João Pedro or Isaac. I think I would prefer to play Isaac. Just think he's a little bit more secure in his minutes. A little bit more. Haaland starting, yes. Haaland, KDB, Foden, Gvardiol, and Rico Lewis are the ones we've had confirmed. And Edison as well. They've all been confirmed for this game. Keep your questions coming in, guys. We've got about 2 minutes till the deadline. And then I'm going to shoot off straight after the deadline goes because I need the toilet quite desperately. I'm not going to hide it. I do need the toilet quite desperately. So we are going to pretty much wrap up the stream as soon as the deadline does pass. But if you've got any questions, ask away. Who am I captaining? I'm going for Haaland. Haaland, baby. He's going to be the one that we're going to captain. Oh. Is De Bruyne starting? Yes, he is. FPL Main Road has tweeted that one. See if we've got any other early team news. Nothing else. Nothing else. But yeah, Haaland is starting. What four do you play? Palmer, Kudus, Garnacho, Saka and Foden. Foden, Saka and Palmer, I think would be the ones I'd go for there, mate. Palmer, Foden and Saka would be the ones that I'd go for. Start Solanke or Gross. I'd actually go for Pascal Gross on that one. I'd go for Pascal Gross on that one. Any Gabriel updates? No. Nothing on Gabriel. You look like Mark Noble. I really, really don't look like Mark Noble. How many minutes do you think De Bruyne will get? I think around 70. Emerson or Gusto? I'd go Gusto on that one. Do you keep your questions coming in, guys? Any final team leaks? I will let you know, but we've probably got about a minute till the deadline. Yeah, we've got about a minute till the deadline, if that now. So yeah, just did Foden for Son. Thoughts? I mean, you probably want him back. Cheers for the heart meet. Appreciate that one, Kylian Mbappe. Appreciate that, my guy. Bench a Doji? Yeah, I'm benching a Doji. I don't think I've got like two Newcastle players in there. I don't think Spurs are going to keep a clean sheet. And I feel the other defenders might do better. There you go. Cheers for the follow, man. Appreciate that. I think that's like 2 rice bowls. I think that is your emoji. Appreciate that one, man. Thank you for the follow. Probably around 30 seconds till the deadline, guys. So make sure you're getting those teams missed. Oh, okay, I missed that. Good luck. No worries, man. Good luck to everyone as well in today's stream. Like I said, it's been a super successful one. So thank you for everyone that has been kicking about. Best of luck to everyone as well for this game week. Obviously, a lot coming up on the channel. So if you do want to, check it out, be sure to hit that subscribe button, follow button if you're on TikTok as well. Massively appreciated by me as always. The clock has just struck 11 o'clock. So that is probably going to be it. Yeah, it looks like it's it. There's the game done. So yeah, that is 11 o'clock. The stream, I think we're going to wrap it up there because, downstairs movement. Let's put it that way. But it's been a super successful stream, guys. So thank you for all the support that you've showed today. Massively appreciated as always by me. I won't be live for next week's deadline. Going to a game. It is what it is. But you know how it goes. There's plenty of other top quality content creators that are out there that you guys can go and watch. But thank you for everyone in today's stream. Massively appreciate you all. And see you in the next video, which should be out tonight. But next stream-wise, probably midweek, the preview one. But yeah, thank you very much from me.